Okay, welcome to this tutorial on how to set up a click bar with some new lines, mid lines. Let's get started. So I've taken off all the lines and all the parts from the bar. So let's go and get started. So I've taken off all the parts. So this is your line splitter. This is for the safety ring and the safety stopper on the line that will be fit underneath. And this is for your front lines. So let's get started by unpacking the front line package. And that's this package. The lines are always named. So this is a click bar front 20-meter lines with a lower line set. Those are the wide lines. So let's get started. So I've unrolled the lines. You can recognize the safety line by the red ball and the other one with the sleeving here. We are going to work with the other line, not the safety line. We are going to disconnect that from the front line. It's never connected in general. So you're going to disconnect that. And we are going to work with the other side at the bar. Okay, we are going to work with this triangular part, which has an opening and a logo on one side. And we are going to work with that. We are going to mount it to the D power line, which is over here. And this is the front line. So we are going to start by inserting this D power line into that opening, and to have it the right way up, check the logo. So this is the right way up, feed it in to the hole and then pull up. If you can't get it, use a tool like I'm going to do to make it more easy. There we go. So now you are going to take the front line and put the loop over, and then open that gray loop with either a tool or something. So now it's open, and then feed the line in. So I'm just going to fold it to make it more simple to feed it in. There we go. I'm going to feed it in. And then pull the entire line through that hole. Until you reach the end, and then just pull everything through. Now pull up, so you have a loop-to-loop connection. Then take the other loop and you stick it up into the hole, which is pretty much straight up. If that's a bit difficult, use your tool, which is in my case a piece of wire, to make it more easy. Now I'm gonna feed that in and then feed it into the hole. There's only one option here, so I'm just gonna feed it in and pull through. So you are done with your lower front section of the left side. Just feed everything in and go to the lines. So this is how it looks like when you're done. Now we are going to go to the lines. Now you have that loop which you were working with and the upper front line. Put it over and then take the line again and stick it in the hole to get a loop-to-loop connection, and then pull the entire line through. Until you reach the end, then pull up. Now you are done, and you are going to have to go to the end with the line. Now the more complicated part is your safety line. It has to be fed into the tube, but also into the block. So let's start with that. Going to feed that from the top through the hole. And there's only one option here. It goes straight down. Now we will have to insert something either from the top or from the bottom to take that line through the PU tube. All right, so when it comes out the other end, just take that line or whatever you're using and make a small knot. It should be thin because otherwise it will not go in, so just one knot, small knot is fine. All right, now pull that line. So you can pull the line through. There we go. And then disconnect your wire or your line or whatever you're using. So your safety line comes out of the hole like that. And now we are going to connect the safety ring and two other parts. So you have a sign on it, this side up. And we are going to work with the big hole. We're going to feed it in. And then we are going to take this black part and feed that also in. And then we are going to work with the small ring. And that's a complicated part. So first you're going to stick that in on one side. And then you are going to fold it and put it in like that. And now you have this opening in the loop and you slide it down both sides. Like that. So you are done with the safety ring. It looks like this. The three parts on a row, and you slide down. And you're done with the safety line. Now let's connect the steering lines. That's the next pack. So now the important part, we are going to work with the sleeved side of the lines. It's the bar side. So red on the left, we are going to take the leader line and we are going to go over and then feed the other line end in again, just like you did on the front line. And then pull all the line through and repeat that step also for your gray line. Do the same. Let's do this one first. So you will end up with a loop-to-loop connection here, and you're actually done with mounting the lines. All right, so if you want to check your lines, if they are set correctly, set your bar to full power, connect them to a solid object at the end, like a pole or something using your leash, or even a screwdriver will work, but then you cannot pull super hard. So set the bar at full power, and then just pull your quick release towards yourself and your bar, and it needs to sit right up to the quick release with minimal to no difference. Here it is less than a centimeter, so perfectly set. And now we are going to connect the last bit, which is the V or Y distributor. For your Y distributor, never place it underneath that stopper ball which is here on the line. You are only allowed to put it up there or remove it fully. So first thing, open it up. We are going to feed the red sleeved line in here into the metal hole, which is your safety line. You can recognize the safety line by the red ball as well. And then you're going to feed in the other line on the other side. Then slide it down on the sleeve part and reconnect that screw. And you are actually good to go. So that's how you mount your Y distributor. All right, so that's how you mount the lines to the click bar. This one is done. I'm gonna attach some pigtails to it and, well, the rider can go off riding. Thank you for purchasing some Linesmith lines and watching this video. See you on the next one. Purchasing.